Human equality has been fought since the American Civil War. The American Civil War was fought between the north part and the south part of the states. The northern part fought for the abolishment of slavery and fought with an army of almost 80% of African American people. On the other hand was the southern part, which were against the abolishment of racism.
I am the southern side.
I'm the northern side.
I want slavery continue being legal.
And I want to abolish slavery.
I don't want to. So we will start a war right here and right now.
Go on. South, you're a loser because you didn't win any battle.
And that's what I have more white people on my side.
And I have the president on my side.
Here we can see a representation of a talk between the northern or Yankee part of the states and the southern part or the Confederate part, having a little conversation about their disagreement, talking about abolishment of slavery.
Abraham Lincoln was an essential part for the Civil War of America to achieve its goal. Basically, Lincoln was the white part that was missing from the African American race. This was a fight for equality, a fight for our human rights, and the abolishment of a cancer that has been killing humanity.
General Daniel Adams.
Hi, General Heron Burden.
So we will make the peace here, right?
Right, so we don't spill more blood.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
pleasure.
In this scene, we can see how the northern and southern part of the states got into a good talk to end up to this ruthless fight and to end up spreading blood on the land of working hands and working people who the only thing that want is to have a free life.
Years after the ending of the American Civil War, slavery has changed, but it wasn't dead. Slavery was now represented as making a race lower than you. In the years between 1950 and 1970, this kind of slavery was very, very common. As you can see in videos of those years and the start of the new Civil War, which was between the African American race and the white people, who were slowly violating the human right of equality.
Yes, my name is...
I don't care. Now, you're at my table. Sit down. Fast, Negro! No! Like that.
We could see here how those white people treated the black community mostly in the southern state, and this is one of the reasons that arrived to the American Civil War.
Yes, master. Bring me some water. Fast!
Where?
Go to the river, I don't care. Bitch.
In this little scene, we can see how modern slavery was a very common thing to see daily in the daily life. It was amazing how the white people made less the African Americans, and they absolutely violated their human rights. It's something amazing.
On August 28 of 1963, Martin King Luther Jr. gave a speech on Washington, D.C., where he talked about how the black community suffered of discrimination and said in his speech a famous phrase that says, "I have a dream." This talk about how those black people and white people can coexist in the same community.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Martin Luther King, also known as Dr. Martin Luther King. Today, I want to talk to all you, tell that I have a dream. A dream in which white race and black African race can be as one community, that can grow as one child, that can be one United States. For this, I want a country in which racism and slavery doesn't exist anymore. And not just in this country, in all the world.
African American people had suffered from strong social inequality and a total subjugation to the white race until one year a man called Martin Luther King raised his voice. He raised his voice against the white totalitarianism and the strong feeling that the African American people were less than any other kind of living thing.
The Six-Day War in the Palestinian-Arab conflict was a short but bloody war that lasted, as the name suggests, 6 days, with the purpose to not settle the Israel people settle, and from the Arabs not to take the space that was once from Palestinian people.
Whoa! Finally a place in which my people can stay and not get killed. It's a beautiful place. It's amazing.
What are you doing here? This is my territory.
No, it's not. It's mine. It's my people's territory.
This is my territory. I
No,
can be
it's my
here
territory.
before than you.
No, I was here before you.
No? So we will.
This is mine, bro.
So we will start.
This is mine.
So
My
now-
religion
well,
is the religion, not
Well,
yours,
now we
bro.
will fight
No.
for this territory.
No.
The same year of the foundation or independization of the State of Israel, the Arab states of Egypt, Syria, and Jordan did not recognize them as a proper country or nation, and they would later on try to attack them to prevent them from gaining territory.
What's wrong with you? The hell is that?
I told you that I would kill you.
No, you didn't. This is my land. This is my people's land.
I'm here before than you. You need to
No.
get that.
No, I get it. This is my place.
Allah, I look back.
On June 5th, 1967, Israel Air Forces initiated Operation Focus, a coordinated military Air Force attack with the objective of destroying the Egyptian Air Force. This was successful and 90% of all the aircrafts were completely destroyed.
I told you there was a Jewish place. I told you.
During 6 bloody days, where many of Israel, Palestinian, Egyptian, and Syrian people were massacred, the war was back and forth for the territory. It was all about the territory. So, more than 750,000 Palestinians were moved. But thanks to circumstances, the war was over in 6 days.
What's happening? I can't believe this. Really? We're not getting anything. I surrender. Oh, Lord. Of course we can. We will. Yes, we can. We will. Yeah.
Any nation is perfect. Even United States, that is one of the most powerful countries in all the world, has its conflicts. For example, the Civil War, or other could be the discrimination of the black people. And countries like Afghanistan or Iraq that has less development have the same problems, but these times are religious, different from the United States. But discrimination is a problem that is from all the countries and needs to be solved.
The Anti-Hate Network of Canada, a non-governmental program, and the SDG of Equality of the UN have both fought and researched for the human equality, as we can see also in history, like in the Civil War of America, in which African Americans fought for the abolishment of slavery, the revolution of Dr. Martin Luther King, in which people looked for equality in the social life. And nowadays we can see the extreme part of inequality, like in Israel, in which Jewish and Muslim people are continuously fighting for land.